So who we are. So we're founded back in 2016. We started as a camera company, and ever since then, our employee base has more than doubled each year. We're spread across the globe. We have 16 different offices, and we support over 26,000 customers, of which 82 of them are part of the Fortune 500. And we've broadened our portfolio from just cameras to now over 7 different product lines, really to create this building operating system of the physical world, right? All of our products seamlessly integrate together under one single pane of glass. So you're not having to go to different portals, different vendors to manage your security. And the vision outside of being the most easy to use solution on the market is being one of the most scalable platforms. And whether that's dealing with 10 or even 10,000 cameras, you got 10,000 doors across your facilities, maybe you have 100 different alarm sites. We have customers across different verticals who have done this at scale. And when we're looking to continue expanding our portfolio over the years, our vision is to protect people and assets in a privacy sensitive manner. And this is kind of our core offering. Landscape. I kind of wanted to kind of demonstrate this diagram here. Physical security traditionally isn't one of the industries that has fully embraced the cloud. When you're thinking about video or entry for doors, intercoms, most of that is always like kind of hosted on-prem, which is fine if you don't have a ton of users or you don't require remote access. When we're thinking about enterprises today and how they're trying to grow, this architecture has a few different problems, right? Physical security typically is owned by your operations teams, your facilities teams, or you might have a dedicated security team. And now as things are becoming more IP based, touching the network, physical security is going to be kind of in the hands and the responsibility of your IT personnel. So this diagram kind of shows you what the industry's been used to. You have an IP-based camera connected to a switch, and on that same local network, you might have a network video recorder or an NVR. That box is basically responsible for storing footage, processing any of the analytics that your cameras are going to be handling. And this is the same for cameras, same for access control, alarms, a very similar architecture here. And when you're wanting to share this footage out or access it remotely, what you're going to have to do is either one of two things, right? You can set up some VPNs to make sure your clients outside of your network can access the local network. You can poke some holes in your firewall, but that's going to add some complexity and security issues. And when you're talking about reliability, since that NVR is responsible for storing footage, if any drives get corrupted, and you're looking to pull footage, handle investigations, and you find out that your NVR is down, now you're in a compliance issue. So really that's your single point of failure. So what we've done at Verkada is kind of transform this architecture into what we call a hybrid cloud solution. What this means is that your cameras are going to have local storage directly on them. Your access controllers are also going to have that local storage where it can remember your access users, your access levels, schedules, credentials, whatnot. All the analytics are going to be handled directly on board your cameras, access controls, your sensors. And this allows things to operate seamlessly. If internet goes down, your cameras are going to continue recording. If internet goes down, your doors are still going to continue to work. So we've basically put all the processing and the heavy lifting on the device itself. Where the cloud comes into play is to give you remote access and management into your entire physical security suite. Let's say, I have cameras based in San Mateo at our headquarters, and I'm in London, right? The cloud's going to broker the connection between my viewing device, whether it be my phone, my computer, my tablet, back to those devices in San Mateo. And this creates a very bandwidth-friendly solution, right? We've deployed our devices from schools all the way down to low bandwidth facilities like oil fields, right? We at steady state only consume a small portion of your network bandwidth, around 20 to 50 kilobits per second. That's just sending metadata up to the cloud, right? And then when you do access it, it's basically the amount of a YouTube video, right? You're viewing a camera stream, and this makes it very flexible and desirable for our IT administrators. If you're on the same network, you can even just make a local connection, so you won't even consume it at all. And what this does, this architecture allows us to deploy devices at scale. All you need is PoE to the cameras, the sensors, the intercoms, and you can plug and play across your facilities. You don't have to worry about the number of ports on an NVR. And this allows you to be very flexible in your deployment. And we can kind of talk in detail about how Cloud Connections will handle that at every stage of your project. So let's talk about our product offering. Again, we started as a camera company. Cameras are kind of the glue to each of your product lines here. Again, you have onboard storage, video processing. You have world-class analytics that can allow seasoned veterans from the security space to do very quick and seamless investigations, and also giving tools to the maybe not so technical folks who just need quick access to a camera and they can search in plain text to find the footage that they need. Access control is going to be the layer that actually prevents bad guys from getting in. You have your card readers, your doors, your access controllers, and we make it very easy to kind of give real-time analytics into door events, get alerted on any notifications such as like doors being propped open, forced open, maybe disgruntled employees badging in after they've been deactivated. And we make it easy to take over as well. You can just swap the panel, keep your readers, keep your wiring, and Cloud Connections can help with that deployment. When you're looking at environmental sensors, typically a lot of schools like deploying these as vape detectors. You might have one of these in a bathroom and a camera on the outside. And if an SRO or a principal needs to get notified anytime there's a vape event, they'll get a text directly to their phone. Jimmy's been detected by a camera on the outside, goes in, you see the vape event spike, and Jimmy walks back out. We've given the tools to a lot of districts to basically curb this vaping epidemic. And we've deployed this outside of schools as well in manufacturing. We put these in freezers. We put these in warehouses to monitor air quality, TVOCs, in parking garages to monitor carbon monoxide, you name it. We have a use case for your customers. For the alarms and intrusion side of things, we offer a full suite. We can do a wired or wireless solution where we have professional monitoring agents monitoring every single one of your products here. And this helps save costs, reduce false alarms, and give you peace of mind when you're not actively monitoring your facility during the day. We can have that 24/7 video monitoring across around the clock. We also have some visitor management solutions and package management solutions. So when you're talking about Verkada guests, most folks are going to have a very simple like pen and paper check-in, and this doesn't bode well if you're trying to track what types of visitors you're kind of getting throughout the day. With Verkada guests, you can do real-time security screenings. You can scan their ID to make sure they're not on any most wanted lists or any sex offender lists. And you can get real-time analytics into why people are in your facility. And this is great for compliance reasons as well. We have a package management solution as well that'll send employees real-time alerts for anytime their packages are delivered to reduce clutter in your mailrooms. And finally, we have an intercom, which is one of my personal favorites. It allows you to kind of think of an enterprise-grade Ring doorbell where people can dial in on the intercom from the outside. We have flexible call trees to make sure no one's stuck outside. If your team members are busy handling other items of interest, you can have other receivers respond and handle that call. It has the same powerful analytics as our cameras, and it can also function as a single door controller. So really providing 3 products into one package at your entryways. So that's kind of the suite that we offer today, and we're constantly growing. So as your needs evolve, Cloud Connections is going to be there for you every step of the way. Whether you need cameras, access control, any one of these things you see here, they're ready and available to assist. So I do want to talk about this. This is a great way to get your hands on the video analytics that Verkada has to offer. If you want to receive a live link to one of our cameras out in headquarters, you can play with the motion search, the people analytics. You can view historical footage just from your phone. Just got to send a text to the number listed there, 888-343-7537. And you'll receive that live link, and you can play with the cameras, touch and feel it kind of in your own time.
At Cloud Connections, we help businesses and organizations align where they are today with where they want to be in the future. Our team of physical security professionals can help you assess, design, integrate, and support your security solution, ensuring you are fully protected. Contact us today, and let's work together for a more secure tomorrow.